G'day guys, Cass here, and today we're going to be playing Echo, another itch.io horror game that was a part of a game jam, Scream Machine. Let's get right into the description. Echo is a first-person horror game inspired by the PT formula and surprise aspect. Developed by one person in 10 days for the Scream Machine jam, not the most polished but hope you enjoy. Where am I? What kind of nightmare is this? He will not be happy if you are found in his home, discovering what he has created and what those creations have been doing to his guests. But finding the end of this never-ending nightmare will not come so easily. I'm hoping it's going to be long and exhausting. Options menu. I have no idea about technical aspects, but I'm pretty sure these aren't resolution options. Let's click the 1080 one just to be sure. It didn't do anything. Great, let's play. Hint. WSAD to move. Good to know. So, I'm not sure how we can hear it raining in a... Whoa, that's my lighter. Okay, that flashlight works. I don't know how we hear it raining in a completely brick and tiled room, but okay. Here to interact. Is the lighter off? Yeah, I'm thinking having the flashlight off is going to make it easier to see. Bird. Door's locked. No, now we need it on. Okay, as long as we're in a low contrast environment. Okay, that is an extremely bright glare. And a floating coffee cup. And floating newspapers. My immersion has been completely and utterly ruined. We could be really anywhere right now. I'm not gonna art critic everything. I don't even know what an art is. Art was my least favourite subject. I don't know how to draw. Well, there's 3 pieces of art paintings. Oh, the light's going out, I can't tell because my flashlight is so... You know, my brain read PT on the itch.io description and my body prepared for PT, but obviously I was not prepared for PT because it really is just PT. Let's just outrun the entire... Door's locked. Door's locked. Wait, there's some sort of force keeping it shut. Okay. Have we tried kicking it and being more forceful? What is that? Is that like a filing cabinet in it's pulled out and left on the floor? Yep. Ow. That was not a filing cabinet, that was in fact a radio. Thank God for that experience. I feel like we've really developed a character arc here. It won't let me open the door still, even though it's telling me to interact. That door's still not working. That sound effect's from freesounds.org. But what about the door knob? I have keys. Office key found. Okay. Here's a little hint. If you're going to create an extremely high contrast black and white game, do not have white text. I can hardly read the pop-ups, and those are the only things keeping this world turning. What in the... A sewing machine, a heart, stuff. This guy is quite the engineer. These blueprints show his past creations, along with one about a living machine, one that can think and act on its own. It says here he uses his guests as hostages for testing it throughout his house. You mean the Terminator? You mean Arnold? Analyze test footage. Heck yeah. I'm not sure what the heavy breathing's for. This sounds like it's going to be a ton of fun. Basement footage, collect 4 objects. What? This is not what I was expecting. At least we have colour now. And really loud sound effects. If things become too difficult or is there an issue keeping you from progressing, this section can be skipped from the pause menu. Excuse me, do you know who you're talking to? I'm the world time champion of Pac-Man in the Google web one? You know the one I'm talking about, guys. Okay, that's an object, a cardboard box with a weird shadow that grows off the desk. I can hear something walking around, but 3D spatial audio here is making it really hard to tell where he's at. Oh, monitor, hello, my gaming rig is being built. Hold your horses. Can I take the entire... Oh, typewriter. Yep, obvious evidence, typewriter. Okay, is this the end? Is this a wall? Is the Pac-Man death zone? That must be the enemy. That has absolutely no spatial awareness whatsoever. Or... oh no, he fast. He fast. He fast! I have made a horrendous mistake. By testing... wait, I wonder if he can... yeah, they normally don't program this part. But what do you look like? Huh? That looks very insidious. You can't chase me forever, buddy. And you can't get under the door, make up your mind. We'll just, wait this one out. Yep. Music stopped, you have to go away now, by law. Thank you. We'll just give him a bit to return to his original nesting hole, which apparently is exactly where I don't need to go. He's coming back. He's breaking the law. Is he gone? Yep, he's gone. What an idiot. Holy... he actually thought I wasn't going to steal his second typewriter, wherever it is. I need another typewriter, come on. There it is. It's a stool. The final piece of evidence. Wow, 4 out of 4, it just didn't pick it up. What? But he's over at the cell. Like, there's so many things wrong with what just occurred. Get me to my cell. Hey, dude. This is my cell, right? Yep. So, recap. I stole a cardboard box, a monitor, a stool, and a typewriter. All these things are very important. And now this thing's missing pages. Okay, glad we did that. PT looping done now. Interesting way to break up the loop, but bit buggy, and you don't need loud blaring sound effects to signify text popping up on screen. That's actually just really annoying. Okay. I guess it's making clicking noises when it disappears. Why wouldn't it? Door appears to be locked. Door won't tell me what it's feeling. Psychically trying to understand door. You coming, door? Yep. Cool. You done? Can I open the door now? What do you want? Oh, they deleted the hallway. I know, they had the renovations done. I'm so ready for this new door. Oh no. The lights went out, but the lights didn't actually go out. Now there's 3 doors in here. Just pick one. Right. Middle. Yep, okay, not middle then. Left. Cool. That was very creepy. You see, doors normally lead somewhere, but when they don't lead somewhere, your brain gets hurted. That's... sometimes the torch is needed, sometimes it's completely useless and just makes the lens flare appear. Get me away from the phone. Distance. It's a big phone. Like that in that one movie. Hello, Mr. Calvin. This is Jacob, your neighbour. I'm getting a bit worried about you. You have not left your house in months, but have been receiving many packages. The serial numbers seem to lead me to believe they are machining parts. I know you have always been an engineer at heart, but you brought guests to your house before and they don't seem to have left. Rumours say you are experimenting your creations on them, but I could just be going crazy. Just call back. What? White text on a... Stop using the white text. Look, if I want to experiment on people, I'll have you know, Jacob, your interests are not at heart here. I'm going to make the perfect man with blonde hair and a tan. And we aren't going further down this line of inquiry. So how about no? Oh, it's blue again. This must be the blue room. Let's check up here first before we go in the obvious haunted door. Nope, it just did. What was that texture? Why is the top... Can't judge a few hours like that in a Game Jam game, it wouldn't be fair. I'm gonna do it anyway though. That seam is pretty horrific, however. That might be pushing the envelope a bit. Ooh, bedroom. Hello, drink Dr. Pepper. Somebody's got to pay out. Big old fat check from Dr. Pepper. Ooh, it's another one of the mini games. We loved the first one. Analyze test footage. I'd love to. Yep. Controls are still the same. Lighter. Let's go. Open the door. Get on the floor. I'm gonna need some evidence. Is it typewriters again? Nope. Am I meant to collect evidence if it's not typewriters? Wow, this lighter suddenly doesn't do anything. Yep, through the door. This is all one hallway. How am I meant to run away from the big spook? Evidence. I'm looking for some evidence. Okay, well. Journey continues. Nope, that door's locked. You want me to juke him? I mean, he's fast. Go. Stool. Yep. Good time for this to happen. Exit. 134496. FBI to investigate all state detectives amidst mass corruption scam. Corruption? I know. There's no corruption in modern America. What are you talking about? What is... Okay. Evidence? Oh no. So yeah, me remembering numbers, that's a good joke. Please don't. Why would you check it? Ah! Wait, what? Wait, why is it fading to black? Is that what the death animation is? He taps your shoulder and you black out? Why is it still pitch black? Hello, I'm trying to play a game here. Oh. It respawns you with the lighter off. Good choice. Does that mean we can just access? No, we can access this anyway. I guess we break the game. Easter egg password. No. We have the Easter egg password. I think our password is slightly cooler than the normal password, guys. Let's. Is that the Easter egg password? Password incorrect. Oh, I'm sad. Enter. I pressed the enter button. Cool. Hello. What did it do? What did I achieve? I'll recheck my passwordiness. Did it unlock this door? It unlocked that door with another fade to black. Okay. Very jarring, but we'll adapt. What's in there? What's this music? Psychedelic experience, man. It's very... Test log day 18. New substance found in the mines able to generate tons of power. He means coal. Day 22. Faulty wiring claim created to cover up incident with a guest who made their way downstairs. Day 24. Machinery in the basement repaired. Day 30. Entity is able to move and act freely. Present day. Here's someone walking through my halls upstairs. Headed there to check it out now. Okay, he sounds like a scientist for sure. He knows what he's doing. Okay, that was just world building, I guess. Can any of these doors open? Nope, only these two. Well, options made. Let's go. I can't move. Oh, I can move again. So, wait, that was it? Let me know what you thought of the game, but I hope you enjoyed and got a scare out of it. Your feedback will help me out on future projects. If you think this concept could be a bigger game, be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions. Once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for playing. Okay. At least he asked for feedback, so this won't sound like shoving it down his throat. PT, as an idea, is not just a looping hallway. There's more to it than just the idea of playing the same section over and over again. It's building up to atmosphere, but there was no threat outside of the Pac-Man-esque sequences, where the monster appeared to be a non-threat because even though the music was extremely loud and the sound effects were extremely jarring, and the text was all in red for some reason, a fade to black And it's not an instantaneous cut to black. It's you get touched, you can then run away for a bit, and then about 10 seconds after the initial touch, your screen will slowly fade out to pitch black, and then you have to restart by turning on your lighter. Maybe just the idea that I could actually outrun the monster. You shouldn't be able to outrun him, you should have to outthink him and hide and stuff like that. Obviously I abused the safe zone a bit, but the safe zone should probably not be active until you collect all the items, forcing you to actually hide from the monster. Especially if you're going to include a mechanic to be able to skip the entire segment anyway, because that means that even if somebody got stuck because the segment was too hard, they could just bypass it if they got mad at attempting the segment too many times. Other than that though, maybe have more in the way of the way the color scheme's going. The black and white contrast, normally you'd think, because it's normally black and white signifies security camera footage in these types of games. So it's a bit strange that the real world, or the present day, was shown in black and white, but the security camera footage was the only stuff in color. Bar that one segment where the entire world turned blue for a bit, but that didn't really do anything or add to the atmosphere, so I'm a bit confused why that existed at all. Oh, and I've said it about 70 times, but I guess I'm going to be saying it for the rest of my life. Having an extremely loud sound effect randomly shoved in the segment of a game doesn't make it scary. Having the radio turn on and be 3 times as loud as anything else in the game isn't scary. The phone ringing being 7 times as loud as anything isn't scary. It's just really annoying. So maybe lean into more of the aspects of, if you want to do the Pac-Man style game, don't have it just shoved in there with PT. If you want to do the PT style game, and I can understand why you'd have breaks of the PT style game by using the Pac-Man-esque security footage, maybe focus on making the PT style game work to begin with. Because it kinda just felt like going through the exact same room over and over again, but with invincibility. Nothing could interact with you, you can't interact with anything, and you're not going to learn anything, you're just trying every single door waiting for one of them to open so you can continue. And it was frustrating after the first loop. When I realised that none of the doors were going to open until they were meant to, then there was nothing to investigate. And apparently there's an Easter egg in there, but I've got no will to subject myself back to that to find it, after seeing the limits of what were in play here. So in general, if you're going to do PT, attempt to do PT, but just realise that you're going up against a studio budget with a huge team of creators behind it, and you're one guy making a game jam game. PT isn't something that you can insert randomly as a concept to pad out a game without it coming off as extremely jarring and obvious that you didn't really intend for it to be there to begin with. Otherwise, it looked nice, which is a lot more than what can be said for a lot of the stuff on itch.io. So good work in that department. Yeah, moving forward, try and find a main focus of the game and focus on that. Don't have a horror game with a random mini game inside of it, because then both experience are detracted from, and you kind of just wait for the mini game to happen so you can have some semblance of gameplay, and then it ends and you're back to playing at slow speeds, waiting until a door opens so you can go back to the mini game. It's a weird gameplay loop. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. Don't have too much fun without me. See you guys.